Hey everybody, this is Dal Stone here, doing another Let's 3D model number 32. I was thinking maybe I was going to go to bed, but I was like, you know what, I'll do one more. I was craving, I had this huge craving to do some UVing. It's been a very long time since I've UV'd, so I'm like super excited to do it. So I was like, screw it, I'm just going to do it. So here are some of my substance materials that I've made. I made some new ones, number. I haven't. Where did I put it? What is going on here? This is not happening. This is not happening. What happened to my textures that I created? Oh no. What happened here? What happened here? This cannot be happening. I created two substance textures. Is it here? Please tell me it's here. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna be really mad. This is not a good way to start this video. Being surprised like this. If you did not crystallogically click OK. Okay, whew. Thank God I still have the substance folders or substances, because that was scary, man. Scenery in here. Okay, so this is the one texture that I created here. Okay, so man, dude, that scared the crap out of me. Thought that I lost both of these. Gray 1, I think was the other one that I made. Nope. Close that one down. It was this one then. Stone A. No. Preparing to launch substance. Okay. Let's open substance stone A. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, so these are the two textures that I've created, or substances that I created. Let me just export these all out here. Publish. So I can publish it, or I can export these. No, that's not what I want. Let's just export. Export out all these. They're all into PNGs. Export them out into textures. Okay, let's call this stone brick A. Okay, select folder, save as. There you go, and let's export these out as well. And this is going to be in the cathedral textures folder. We'll call this was it stone A? Yeah, not very uh, not very creative names. Oh, stone A. My God, these are just hideous names. Stone A, doesn't even make any sense. Okay, well, whatever. For now, we'll leave it there. It should be like concrete or something, you know, something a little bit more better. Okay. So now that we have it there, I gotta create some new Lamberts. Okay, let's call this Stone A. Jesus, such a bad name. But for now, it's just for consistency's sake. Like, I just don't want it to be confusing, so I'm just gonna name it. Like, how come it's not saving into here? You know what I mean? Like, that's what's confusing me. Is I don't see Stone A or any of that in here. Right? Do you guys see what I'm saying? Like where did I save those bitmaps to? Content, textures, it's not in here. Textures, it's not in here. Right? Like, that's really, really confusing. Textures, why is it in here? Stone A, stone brick. Just gonna kill that. Content, textures. Okay, so there we go. So we got all of our PNGs in there. Okay, so Stone A, and then what was the other one? Jesus, I'm just completely unorganized right now. This video is gonna be like so long now because I've just been screwing up like crazy. Content, textures, stone, stone A, brick A. Okay, so there we go. So stone A, let's find this file. Cathedral, content, textures, stone. This is just stone A, I think. Stone A, stone brick A, stone brick A. Alright, so there we go. So now we have our textures in place. I don't know if I want stone brick A on this, but I don't really have a roof texture, so that's another texture I'm going to need to make here. So maybe let's do like a curve or something that I'm actually going to use here. Yeah, let's use this curve for now. And let's go to our UV Deluxe. Let's first assign stone brick there. Alright. Wow, this is like so difficult to do when you have such limited amount of space on your screen. And like, this is not like reacting the way that it normally does too. It's super annoying, but it's moving so here. Five 485. No, that's perfect for me. Brian, do you mind just sending over money to me too then, if since you're... Oh yeah, 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 just get it to me in cash or whatever. And then I'll just deposit it whenever. What do you mean? With Al? What time is their game? Oh, dude, that's... We'd have to leave like right now. Alright, sorry guys, completely got sidetracked. Okay, so we got this... Oh. So we have this UV, right? Oh my god, this is so bad. I'm so not used to like the little real estate that I have. I'm so used to like this huge monitor on the right side that's just... But this is just it's weird. Okay, so I have this whole thing here. This texture is 2048, I think, which is fine. Let's scale it. So 256 by is way too little. I actually think this is the problem here. If I change this to meters, it should be better. So if I go to scale like that, no, it's centimeters. But centimeters is just so weird. Like if I go set scale, then it's just like ridiculously... No, I think it's meters. I have to set this to meters. Set this to ratio. And let's just go 1024. And just set ratio. Like I think that's a lot better. I'm just gonna keep this all as straight as possible here. So there we go. So now I have this texture here. I'm just going to unfold this or smoothen it out a bit. So the issue that I'm having here is there's like some really weird stuff happening. So yeah, like I have to cut this. Right now, like the seam that I'm having is not what I want. I probably actually do want the seam here. So hold on, let me just... This is like really throwing me off. I cut this. Like just because right now, like when I zoom in and out, because it's such a small space, it's really hard. But if I can get used to it, then it should be okay. I should be using my alt zoom at this point. Maybe this will be my incentive to get used to that type of zooming. So and as long as that's consistent, it should be okay. Yeah, okay, so now we have this. Everything should be good now. 2 UVs. Right, let's go to smooth. Gonna unfold this again. There we go. Okay. There we go. And now I can just probably go and... No, that's not gonna look good. So there we go. So now we have this nice, smooth kind of stone brick going on. Alright, and I'll do a couple of pieces. Let me just go to the outliner here. And let me just export this out, actually. Right curve. Export selection. Building. cathedral right curve, cathedral right curve. And I'm actually just gonna load this up here. And cathedral right curve is gone missing. What the hell just happened? Cathedral right, cathedral right curve. Oh, darn it! It's because of the setting. It's the centimeters. Jesus. Yeah, I have to remember that I have to switch back and forth. It's just really, really weird. Cathedral right curve. It's gonna be really annoying doing this. Okay. So there's a cathedral right curve. It doesn't have the proper texture on there because I actually have to add the texture. Where is it? Content manager, textures. So here's like all my new textures in here as well. And I have to create a new material. Create a new material. Wait, hold on. I think I found an easier way to do this. Delete it. How did I do it? Stone. Create material. There it is. And it was just like simple as brick A or something. I just moved this over to move here. Yeah, and I think it's just like that. And then I just went to textures. And I just kind of plotted everything in, right? So metallic, put into metallic, normals, put it into normals, and then roughness, put it into roughness. And it created this type of texture here. Yeah, I think, pretty sure that's what it was. So now that I am good here, save brick texture. How do I exit out of here? Forgot how to exit out of here. Yep, okay, cool. No, that was not what I wanted to do. Jesus. This is what happens when you haven't done it for so long. You know, you start to forget how all this stuff works. Okay, so let's load this up again. Alright, let's see your content. Okay, so this is good. Now what? Now I can save that. And how do I get back? Oh, it's this up here. Jesus. Okay, so now I can just go back to content creator, texture, put this into here, and there it is. Now, right away I can tell that it's like way too bright for the scene. Is it actually that bright? I guess it is. It is quite bright. No, that's not what yeah, no, that's... Okay, so I'm gonna have to definitely change that a bit later. Actually, you know what? Let's build this out and see how it looks. Maybe it looks a little bit different with the lighting properly baked onto it. So obviously I didn't even UV like this part in here, but at least now I have this material in here, so I can just like drag and drop the material now. And I'm feeling right now this should and maybe might need a trim to kind of help disguise this So that's definitely not dark enough. Like that's really, really light. Like super light. So I'm probably gonna have to go back and fix that up for sure. So I'll have to go back and fix that up in Substance. Okay, well, let's just finish off the prop here. So I'm just going to click these, gonna move it so, move it so, move it so. Just gonna get all these in a decent kind of spot there. So that's pretty decent. I'm just going to change this back to meters. Right, I have to remember to do that. And then just set I'm just gonna go to unfold, and I could probably just go something like so. Right now this is not looking pretty good. All I need is like a concrete, like a separate concrete texture or something, and it would look fine. But because I don't have that right now, it's gonna look like this, unfortunately. But at least I got that kind of UV'd already. Next I'm gonna do this one. Move it so. Move it so. I'm just gonna move it so some of these here. Set the ratio so that everything's about the same. Unfold it. Set it so it's all the same. I really do need to create the back side of this, so should do that soon. Maybe the next video. Create the back side of that. And let's see here. There we go. Two shells. Just gonna unfold this or set the ratio. And again, it's like you know for sure that you have the proper, like it's all the same scale, right? Which is huge, 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 huge. Set the scale. Rotate this. Very good. Yeah, it's really difficult. Like I said, once you're so used to a certain way of doing things, and then now being forced to like work in this confined space, it's just so hard. Like, I wonder if it's just better for me to do it like this. So I cut that somewhere. Didn't I cut that somewhere? I thought it did. Let's just go perspective view. Okay, so I'm gonna use the unitize tool here. So here you go. I'm just going to unitize unit. It's a really good tip. And then I'm going to two edges contain edge, and I'm going to select this one so that I can create the seam there. Go back to the edge, move in so. It's going to create this strip here. Go to unfold horizontal. There we go. Set the ratio, and you have this beautiful straight line. Okay, and from here, no, there we go. Okay, so now you have this beautiful straight line, and look at that, voila. Okay, you have kind of like this weird stretching at the end here, but everything else should be relatively good. Go back here. Just oh, sweet. Thanks, man. Yep. So there we go. I notice there's just like a bunch of random pieces laying around here. So let me just find out where these are. Okay, so it's these edges. Okay, so let's try and fix these edges up. So I'm just gonna unfold these. Actually, these settings are not correct, so I'm just gonna none. Unfold that. Unfold that. It's the bottoms, so this is like useless. You're not gonna see these. Just gonna delete that. What else is there? So there's these faces here. No idea where these are. Okay, so I'm just gonna go like this, move it, oh, and so. This is probably the best thing that I can do. Just like really unfortunate. I didn't want it to be like this, like having to like go back and forth like this. Is really annoying. But this is probably the only thing that I can do, really. Okay, let me see here. Unfold. Right. Just make sure that all these are at the right. For now, we'll try not to. I keep hitting this, and I don't know why. There we go. So it looks like I'm gonna need. So there's a few things I need to do. I need to fix up. So this is a little bit too light. This texture, it's a bit too light. So I need to tone it down a bit more. So I'll do that in Substance. So let me just get this kind of saved up, ready to go here. Save. Let me just re-export this out. Right curve. Right curve. Darn it, I forgot that this thing and its preferences. Jesus. I guess when I'm exporting, maybe I should just change my export settings to like UE4 or something. Like, just change it so it's just automatic, you know. And then what I can do is I can save these settings as well. How do I save this? I know I can save like my export settings. How do I save my export settings? I know that I can do that. Okay, hold on, because right now I have it UV Deluxe. I have it set to centimeters, okay. And then now what I want to do is I want to export this out as units is in meters. Cathedral right curve. If I do that, what happens? Will it automatically know? No, it still exports it out as centimeters because of, okay. So that doesn't work. That's good to know. That's good to know. So I need to go Maya, change this to meters, save, blah blah blah. Select this thing, export this out. Right curve. Yes. Save this. What is going on here? I probably have this stupid export selection. Export selection. Go down, change this to centimeters. Is it centimeters? No, it's meters. Centimeters. Right curve. Automatic. Let's just go automatic. Okay. It's right curve. Okay, now I just screwed up something bad. Now I screwed up something. Centimeters? Really? Is this how it's gonna be? Is this how it's gonna be? Export selection. Centimeters. Cathedral, right curve. Please. Okay, so it is centimeters. Jesus. Okay, so it's centimeters. Likes things in centimeters. Okay. So, there we have it for now. We have one UV spot here. Again, like I was saying, this is like way too bright to be one of our textures. I honestly had, like, it didn't look that bright. Like, I don't know, this just doesn't look right. Like, something just doesn't look right here, you know? Roughness, metallics, specular, roughness, normals. Like, is it actually that bright? Like, I don't know, am I just going crazy? I guess it is. But, okay, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry, that was like a really messy video. But, you know, if anything that I've learned here, it's just you need to constantly be in UE and all the software that you're using. You just gotta be in it more often so that you can just practice. You need more practice so this way you don't forget a bunch of things. So, you know, this is a really good learning experience for me. And getting used to the whole UV deluxe window and the small real estate on my screen, stuff like that is really good. And you know, I'm gonna continue just UVing and like writing down notes on like what textures I'm missing, because already I'm finding it what is going on there, because already I'm finding it annoying not having the right textures. Like this part here should be a different kind of tone, right? Stuff like that. And so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and keep it real, and I'll see you guys again next time.